I smell red songbird, the Michelle Birdsong in New York City. Let's get right to it. Michael Spear made Christ suck his dick. Michael Spear was Lucifer. He was a Nazi Albert Speer also. Christ was 5-year-old Charan Singh. Okay, so, and he was Sawan Singh also, Sawan Singh. Okay, he was Krishna also. Sawan Singh wouldn't, after 37 years of receiving his wife's Guru Nanak Tulsi Sahib's selfless services. Sawan wouldn't humble himself to be a true friend to him, her, them. You understand who him, this is him, and then her is his wife, and them is wife, Guru Nanak, them. Okay, get that? Okay. Sawan, Lucifer, homosexual Michael John Spear, Krishna asked his wife to make him known, make him famous, like she had done her first husband, Edwin Birdsong. She tried to make Sawan into a comedian. He had been Red Skelton and George Burns. He was too full of pride, however. Present, P for present, free, R for ride, ID for identity, E for enemy. Present, free, ride, identity, enemy. He just wanted to compete with God, who he beat. He caught him as a child and made him suck his dick and drink like he had from his mama's teat. No child should have to live without his mother, said Charan, Singh Jesus Christ, when he grew up. Lucifer Michael John Spear, the homosexual, had taken Charan, Jesus, as a child from his mama's life before Jesus Christ knew to put up a fight. In the middle of the night, Jesus Christ was so selfless. Anything his God, his grandfather, Charan Singh, Michael John Spear did was perfectly all right. Fast forward to when he was in his 70s, and his bride, when he had been Jesus Christ, Charan Singh, Lucifer's bride. You see, they was the same woman. You see that? Little Charan's grandmother, now in 1979, loved him more than anything. You get that? This is all the same person. Okay. What do we got here? Charan Singh, Jesus Christ, Lucifer's disciple. Charan Singh, Michael John Spear, the homosexual. And his wife, his grandmother, his Jesus Christ disciple, Nanak, were face to face, eye to eye in India, the then land of spirituality. Okay, so you got Charan Singh, his wife, his grandmother, face to face in New York City. Not New York City, in India. Okay, song The Look of Love, Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66 lyrics. Classics, song channel. The look of love is in your eyes, a look that time can't disguise. The look of love this is what they're feeling, each other, okay? It's saying so much. So you got the Michelle Birdsong and you got Charan Singh face to face, okay, in India. And this is what's going on. It's saying so much more than just words could ever say. And what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away. Michael John, Michael John, Michael John Spear, you broke the bond that your Lucifer is clear. I have no tear, don't want you here, don't want you near. You are the Nazi Albert Speer. Okay, back to Charan and the Michelle's energy. They're saying, I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, you've got the look of love. It's on your face, a look that time can't erase. The truth is not for the squeamish, said Charan, Singh, Jesus Christ. Charan, Singh, Jesus Christ, and D. Michelle Birdsong, Eve, Mary Magdalene. Be mine tonight, they're saying to each other, and in vibration. Let this be just the start of so many nights like this. Let's take a lover's vow and then seal it with a kiss. No! What's that on your lip? The emperor has no clothes on. He has tipped lips. Z. Michelle's first interview with Charan Jesus had gone badly. She's not been able to relax and be herself. She was not able to relax and be herself. So she wasn't going to take the second interview, face-to-face, one-to-one. But Rachel, the calligrapher from California, heard her decision and said to her, if God wants you to have another interview, who are you to refuse God? Oh, you're right. I hadn't looked at it like that, but what Michelle did was to come up with a plan. She prayed to God to let her be herself with him during their second one-to-one meeting. Prayer is all right. It strengthens the will, said Charan, Singh, Jesus Christ later in the session to his disciples. The self that the Michelle turned out to be 5 years old, Charan, Singh, Jesus Christ said to her, seconds after she sat down for her second interview. Is there some question? Completely unrehearsed, spontaneously, she said in a child's voice, Master, will I be as afraid of the Master inside as I am of the Master outside? He looked amazed. Amazed. Oh, I got some decoding to do here. Amazed. Amazed. Daughter of the sun, mother of the earth, wife of Jesus Christ, wife of Radhaswami Master Sarwan Singh Michael John Spear, grandmother of Sarwan Singh's grandson, Charan Singh Ji, Jesus Christ's wife-to-be of Lucifer for 37 years, Michael John Spear, homosexual. The Master, Charan Singh, looked amazed. Then he chuckled and said, what is there to fear? With the sweetest, most delicious, elegant, humble smile. You can't even imagine it. You have to feel it. It was as if he was holding his closed lips for me to kiss. I couldn't believe God wanted me to kiss him on the lips. I didn't then remember who I had been, i.e. Eve, Nanak, et al. And as I stood frozen, I noticed his lip was partially discolored, and since I was looking at him through my to-be-born child Melanie Lynn's eyes, I sensed an imperfection. Shit. She, pleasure, truth. SH for she, I for pleasure, T for truth. So pleasure is truth. Okay, that's me. Whoops. I dropped the phone. Okay, I'm back at it. And the truth, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. My other mother, Sister Donnie Wright, now Robin Michelle Birdsong, my daughter, had hired an artist to paint that verse from John, when I was a little kid, from John 8:32, King James Version of the Bible. Robin Michelle Birdsong was King James, on our sun porch door. Paint that verse on our sun porch door. Just minutes ago, I'd been on the phone with Robin Michelle asking her if she knows that Govinda Singh Dillon favors her, that he's talked to her with such compassion at Haynes Park when she was paranoid about the past, because for 6 months straight she had done her meditation righteously, 2.5 hours every day. Then she lost her dream job, and then her father died. Her biological father is Stevie Wonder. He didn't die. Govinda knows that. No, Robin doesn't know that. He didn't. So he didn't knock her. He didn't shock her with that revelation. He gave her waves of love as she described what she felt receiving from him. He read her mind as she describes what he said to her. At least you didn't give up and curl into a ball. After Edwin's funeral, she went back to the UK and started working on starting a business, helping children with cancer cope with their illness, using an app called Kid Doctor. She started rewriting her thesis. Plus, she started rewriting her thesis for Goldsmiths, even though the black female professor judge is threatened by an attractive, smart, strong black young lady as Robin is, and probably won't pass her. But Govinda Singh told her 3 times out of the blue, it seems, be positive, be positive, be positive. And I kissed Charan Singh. Had I kissed Charan Singh, Jesus Christ, he would have taken me to the ocean of light, beyond the sky, to the highest heaven, the ocean of fire, the eternal flame where I would be no longer exist, as he wished to no longer exist after what Lucifer, Michael John Spear, homosexual, made him do, suck his dick at 5 years old and drink his cum. But because of Robin Michelle, my other mother, looking me embrace and seek the truth, having me embrace and seek the truth, I was able to see his truth. He was a death angel, talking about Charan Singh was a death angel, planning to take me out of my misery of births and deaths, as I had asked for. Robin Michelle had said to Govinda Singh Dillon in Haynes Park that she's grateful for his mercy. That was in August. They are both born August 1st. Leos, the Lion King and Queen, in the case of Robin Michelle. In America, that would be First Lady of the United States. If Will Smith, Seth, from the Garden of Eden, becomes president, the president is the king of America, and Robin Michelle marries him again, she had been Azura, his wife in the Garden of Eden, she would be queen. Govinda assured Robin Michelle that he is not bestowing mercy on her. He didn't say it because she was not ready to know her past lives and her past good deeds. He called her to India where she is right now. This is where she stays. That's her home. That's where she's staying. That's where she goes to church. Okay, now as a reward to bestow more waves of love on her to flow into her, which she can share with her love-starved family. Robin Michelle saved from Death Angel, Gurinder Singh's first love and current love, Archangel Michelle, when he was Archangel Gabriel, in the invisible sky heaven. Charan Singh, Jesus Christ, was not ultimately defeated by his grandfather Charan Singh, Lucifer. He later did not go out of, he entered Gurinder Singh's Dylan's body. I'm talking about Charan Singh. I saw this, by the way, in my remote viewing, as Jesus Christ, but did not go out of existence back to the ocean of light, of fire. He is a part of Gurinder Singh Dylan. You get that? Charan Singh, Jesus Christ, is a part of Gurinder Singh Dylan now, who is Lord of his soul. Gurinder Singh Dylan is Lord of the soul. He's a boss, okay, of the body, of the energies in his body. So all the energies within him, his Lord of the soul. Yeah, that's what I just said. Okay. Adam, now Michael Bublé, a projection of Jesus Christ, sings to Eve, Michelle, Nanak, Mary Magdalene. Here's to you, the one who always pulls us through. You're one of a kind. Eve, Michelle has carried out Gurinder Singh's. I'm trying to multitask here. Gurinder Singh, he carried out Gurinder Singh Dylan's plan of the Father, the Sun God, for earth to be the physical heaven for eternity. That way, he has something to show for 24 hours. His sun works 24 hours, working for millions of years. His star, his beautiful daughter, as he called Eve, Venus, Venus, Eve Venus, the evening star. He is content to see her alive, a perfect specimen of the woman he made her to be, a perfect match for his perfect son, Gurinder Singh Dylan, made in his image, both of his children, the Sun God's children, are hardwired to love, even to love themselves. Charan Singh said, we live to learn to love ourselves. Song, George Benson sings, the greatest love of all is learning to love yourself. From the movie Ali. Clue from Robin Birdsong. Before Charan Singh, Jesus Christ succumbed to a heart attack and left his body that T. Michelle had seen the flaw in and refused to kiss the waiting lips of God because they looked not quite right. Charan Singh said of himself, this body is not fit for savor. His volunteer work of escorting T. Michelle to her final death in the eternal flame remains the physical. She remains the physical, alive, eternal flame of Gurinder Singh Dylan's and of his father, the Sun God. Okay, she is the eternal flame, the living eternal flame. Okay, that's it. I finished it. All right. My old red songbird in New York City. The Michelle Birdsong. We'll make another video tomorrow. Okay, bye.